So this post is for the culture proof. Since com giving is as stated for marketing um, tips and guidelines. So the question is liberals versus conservatives, atheists versus religion, pro-life versus pro-choice, gun control versus gun ownership. Um, but I think the real issue is security versus freedom. And what how does that play out in a three-dimensional world in terms of like security versus living in a Winnebago with your dog, um, maybe trying to palm off a couple articles, um, you know, like they look old as hell, but I swear to God, they got next to nothing. And what do you expect from people when you ask them how is it? Um, I'm speaking from a point of view where I grew up. My parents were together. They went through the war together. My dad served, and they were part of a tradition, monarchy tradition that began that started the change in Vietnam from one of absolute monarchy to one of public protestation expression, leading to ultimately civil war in the country. And today, Vietnam is one-party socialist, and Vietnamese that choose democracy have devoted the rest of their destinies to democracy, which is a bigger poker game than anything I've seen in media, whether it be liberal or conservative, ownership or rent, ownership or lease, um, um, free or accountable. So this kind of like tension between freedom and security will renews itself every generation. There's a part of every generation just can't lacks the patience, lacks the upbringing, lack the family background, and what they see, from mom and dad, right? So, building stuff, being secure, being safe, caring for them, and what they want is that all expenses paid Winnebago, right? And be good, be crazy enough to get a guest spot on Forbes blog or something. I'm not kidding you. If you want, if you want money from people, you gotta live by their rules, right? And it's not even a loan shark. Um, if you want like $10 today, you got to give them something of value, whether that's your flash or. But after a while, from my point of view, I come from somewhere, a place, so like a mind, so like a sensibility that you know you know um, you don't have to there are more valuable things in the world, including the science behind that Winnebago, the science behind the water hookup, um, and all that in modernity costs money. So like to ask for that kind of freedom is so like skirting even below the radar of value, you know, work for value. It's really um, nothing. But if you ask them, what do you want people to say? That's their lifestyle, Even if you're a little kid, you ask them, is this a great lifestyle? Should I take it up? And they'll say, of course you should. It's a great lifestyle. We're doing well. We're happy. What do you want people to say, right? So, but they're not at the same time. They're not even your friends. They're not your family. They're just like people. Um, I don't want to go into their life story, but I'm sure they feel like they've done their due diligence, their duty, and now there's their freedom. But if you ask them, is this a good lifestyle? It's like, kid, look, it's a great lifestyle, okay? I'm not gonna tell you go to finish school or anything. Like, get out of here. I'm American, you know? This is so like, this like, I got Freedom 55, right? You're looking for some kind of guru? Get the hell out of here. Read one of those city slick magazines. You know what I mean? You ask them, that's what they'll tell you, and that's where they're coming from. But the establishment is sort of like coddle, you know, this sort of like spirit existential crisis of for lack of a better word, lazy parts of every generation. Baby boomers or slackers or millennials or Z. There's always going to be a lazy part of the generation that are looking for a way to live their life below the radar of value, you know. So that's how I feel about that. That's honest advertising based on corporate media. All right. Now you hire me, we're going to be flying above the radar of value. You know what? You know what I mean? The radar of value will pick us up. Looks at, oh, there's a piece of value. Incoming value. Incoming value. All over the world. The radar of value will pick us up. Radar of value will pick me up, will pick you up. Incoming value. Incoming value. You have somebody else under the radar of value. Oh, it just appeared overnight. No bloodline, no heritage. You know. If you believe in reincarnation, first time human being. You understand? Okay. Does this impact anything? No. Bank still gives me a mortgage. It's a promise. It's a pledge. All right. I sign up for cable, they still give it to me. Okay. You understand? I get these clothes, they give it to me in exchange for cash. It doesn't change a darn thing. Okay? Okay. I still get A's, you know, in university and grad school. It doesn't change a darn thing. Okay? Don't be too paranoid. Fly within the radar zone of value. Oh, there's unto value. He works with so-and-so, value. Okay? Don't be a chump. You lose.